Hey there, Pac-12 football guy. I think REM, Everybody Hurts, is my new theme song because if you're Pac-12 football guy, you keep telling yourself you got a diverse educational portfolio. You got the Buffs, you got the Trojans, little bit Oregon because of my kids. But Trojans suck balls. The Buffs are horrible. In the last 6 weeks, my teams are 2-10. 2-10. Try that on, Braden. 2-10. And guess what? UCLA, they beat us 7-4. SC 7-5. They're irrelevant. And what that tells me is that karma is a bitch. Because it was SC and UCLA. They had every right to do what they did. I wish they would have given 6 months notice and said, hey, we're going to leave. They started the whole deal. And look at them. Chip Kelly's about to get fired. He might have saved himself a little bit. And now Lincoln Riley might as well be in the same hot seat because Lincoln Riley is a poor football coach. No motivation, no excitement. X's and O's are average. No special teams coach. Doesn't most teams have special teams coach? It's so depressing, so depressing. But meanwhile, the Ducks, my little Duck dad, and the Huskies, they're also leaving. They're also leaving the Beavs behind. But no one's mad at them, and they don't have karma. The Huskies are 11-0. Ducks 9-1, 10-1. I mean, why, oh, I know what it is. They're getting paid half as much to go to the Big Ten. So I guess you get paid half as much. The karma doesn't hurt. Meanwhile, SEC just does what they want. They've got a complete pass in late November. Alabama played Chattanooga 66-10. Ole Miss beat UL Monroe. Texas A&M, I finally found out, Abilene Christian. And Auburn lost to New Mexico State. Auburn lost. They paid $1.8 million to have a team come in and kick their butts, and they lost at home, and they got smoked. And it's just wrong. It's wrong that the SEC gets a complete pass every year. And look at Florida State. Horrible to lose their quarterback. That was ugly. But Florida State was playing North Alabama. What if Florida State was playing in Corvallis this weekend and lost their quarterback? Oh, maybe you lose the game. It's just unfair with the SEC, ACC. The scheduling is just an absolute joke. What's a bigger joke is Jim Harbaugh, Michigan. How about him? He's going to miss 6 games. 6 games out of 12 not being at the games because he had recruiting violations, and then he also, they stole signs. And Michigan's not the victim. They're not the victim. They cheated. I don't think they've played anyone. I think Ohio State's going to beat the hell out of them. I think the Ducks and Huskies would beat them as well. It's just so upsetting what they're doing. Anyways, but FSU, back to FSU. They're 4th in the playoff. They've had 2 top 10 wins, LSU and Duke. Duke's a good win. And meanwhile, UW has 4 top 25 wins and a great win last night. I just think it's such bullcrap. How the Pac-12's treated. The Beavs had a gutty second half. They were too deep, and sorry, Benny Beaver, but the Ducks are going to roll you. The spread's 13.5. Ducks are going to roll. We're going to have a rematch in Vegas. Luckily, for me, it's hockey season, and the Kings are dialed. They've got 2 cups already, but the Kings are dialed. I can't wait for hockey season. I'm done with football. My teams are done. But here are the grades, right? Can you see that?
Yep.
UW, A. Beavs, B-. UW, Penix, the rain, the crowd was crazy. Great win. You just need to win. Ducks, A. 6 touchdowns in the first half. Nix is the Heisman leader. I think it's going to come down to the championship game, but Nix should win it. I will say, without a doubt, Caleb Williams is the best college football player, hands down. The skill, the athleticism, just the moxie. He doesn't play defense. It's not his fault they don't run the ball. He does. SC would be like a 2-win team without Caleb, and it's the most outstanding player. So I hope Bo wins. I think Bo should win if he continues, but Caleb is still a good player. Sun Devils a D. Why do they even have football? How about the Arizona Wildcats? Jimmy and JB, how about those Cats? Bear down. What a great story. A. Ute, C-, didn't play well. UCLA, what a gutty win. 3 turnovers. Chip had a great game. SC, that's an F for fail. F for fail. And look, you're right next to the Buffs. F for fail. Because I'm the only one on earth that stayed up and watched every one of those plays on Friday night at the Palouse. Horrible. But how about the Grizz? Grizz are my new team. Everyone needs a new team. How about the Grizz? How about Nick Osmo banging a 65-yard run late in the game to seal it? Love the Grizz. They're a great team, and maybe Florida State or Alabama should schedule the Grizz because I think they'd give them a fight. So as always, be well, take care of your neighbor, take care of yourself. A little fight on, a little go Buffs, a little go Ducks, but it's down to the Huskies, Ducks, and Arizona still has a chance for Pac-12. But it's going to be a rematch in Vegas. I cannot wait to see that game. And happy Thanksgiving. Everyone have a great week.